If you're a financial advice firm building your own AI tool, or if you're thinking of doing so, one of the biggest friction points you'll experience is gaining access to actual data. So here at ZeroKey, we've built an MCP that acts as the bridge between your chosen AI tool and your current tech stack, enabling it to access real-time data via a single connection. Now, it's important to highlight that ZeroKey does not store any client data, and we are not an AI tool. We simply act as a conduit for data. We are building the infrastructure, the plumbing and the pipework, so to speak, to help data flow from one system to another. So to demonstrate this in action using a very basic example, I've connected Claude to ZeroKey's MCP and will tell Claude the following. I recently met with example client, access the meeting recording from Fireflies and identify any updates which were provided. Use ZeroKey to fetch corresponding data from MoneyInfo, Curo Power Platform, FinCalc and Fundment. Create a simple comparison table to identify the differences. Now, whilst that gets to work, it's worth noting that I used Fireflies purely as an example to demonstrate that ZeroKey's MCP can be used in conjunction with other MCPs which are available. And this, of course, may include any third-party solutions which you have decided to adopt. Now, once Claude has identified the necessary information from within the meeting recording, it will then move on to fetching the required data via ZeroKey. So as you'll be able to follow, Claude will identify which integrations I have previously approved within ZeroKey and will then make the necessary requests to fetch the required data. So if I was to break this down, Claude will make a request to ZeroKey, ZeroKey will then make the onward requests to MoneyInfo, Curo, FinCalc and Fundment, and then the data from all four will work its way back up the chain via ZeroKey. And there we go, the meeting recording indicates that example client has a new address and a new rental expenditure, and that as a result the data currently within MoneyInfo, Curo, FinCalc and Fundment is out of date. Now, whereas before I would typically need to go away and manually key such updates, I can now simply ask Claude to help. In this case, I will instruct it to update the client's record in each. Again, this instruction will go via ZeroKey's infrastructure, and the client's record in MoneyInfo, Curo, FinCalc and Fundment will be updated and, more importantly, aligned. Now, this is just one basic example to demonstrate how data can flow via the infrastructure which ZeroKey is building. If, when and what you decide to use it for, we'll be very excited to see.